with AI growing at a very rapid pace, sometimes we gotta ask ourselves, is this helpful or harmful? Me personally, I think it's both. But a lot of things that we seen on TV growing up as kids, we see is starting to play out now. This is the future. And it's like, if you even look at Amazon, those trucks, them delivery trucks, when they ride around the corner, those new trucks are like, it's like robots, they quiet, and it's like it's just a robot just coming around the corner. We seen a lot of that on TVs and cartoons with them quiet vans and stuff pulling up, delivering packages. No, we still have people that deliver packages that are in them, but even soon, I think, that would be soon be just driven by just a robot, like a lot of these cars. And that's just what we seeing today. It's just a lot of, let's say, it's also causes we don't have to use our brain as much. We have AI, something that we want to know, we just ask AI. It's artificial intelligence. So sometimes we ask, what's best, AI or human intelligence. And like I say, me, I'm for it and against it with certain things, but with a lot of things it's too much. Too much of anything is bad for us. Like for example, with human robots, it's not here yet. We have human robots, but we can't say, no, that's way on down the line. That's many, many years from now, but they advance technology so fast that could be possibly right around the corner. And we also have like that movie with Megan Fox. These are robots, and they are in people's households and stuff and forming connections with humans. So what happens when these robots form a connection with a husband or a wife, and then it turns into a sexual connection? Because you see on the internet and stuff, they think that they're going to start, making robots and giving them sexual energy, sexual things inside them and stuff. And it's, of course, it's all artificial, but it can also do something to a person. So it's all can form a disconnection, So human robot, AI robots, that's kind of, I feel that'd be too much, Also with jobs and stuff, a lot of things should be run by, especially in jobs, a lot of jobs should be run by robots, But that's, the back-breaking jobs and all of that, that's, that's really not for it, A lot of warehouse jobs, robots can do that, But what happened when they, if you've seen the movie Starship Troopers, when they had the robot doing the surgery on his knee, or what happened when that plays out, a lot of doctors be out of jobs, and it's like, we have this artificial intelligent machine operating the surgery on a human. What happened if, that machine has a malfunction while giving a surgery? So there's a lot of things that come into play, I seen Jim Carrey say some funny stuff. It was, if you have getting a ride from a robot and you have to pull up your information, you have to warn, and it drives you right to the police station, right to the police station, But it's just a lot of things to think about, and now as far as school, I'm all for AI, cause Yeah, Chat GPT, all of that, cause in school, these kids, we don't learn nothing in school, and these kids are learning the exact same thing that I was learning in school, a bunch of nothing, science, math, all the history, That's, we don't use that after we finish. So, but just imagine if we were taught, meditation, taking care of our body, finances, credit, all this stuff, that good stuff, like real education. People wouldn't have to cheat because they'll be so in tune with what the teacher is talking about, because it's actually taking care of ourselves, and this is interesting. Meditation, yoga, all of that, waking up, morning routine, and all of that is interesting. So a lot of kids will be into that type of stuff. So that, we wouldn't need AI if we was actually learning, some interesting topics. Even Black history, Black people wouldn't even just be interested. Black, white, Hispanic, everybody would be into Black history because it was interesting on what these people did to make a name for themselves or to fight to see us here today. All of that is interesting topics, So people wouldn't have to AI none of that because we'll be so in tune with the clash, And this also forms connections, AI with, not having to use our brain, not having to think, not having to do anything. This forms a disconnection in between humans, you know what I'm saying? Even conversation is a beautiful thing, you know, and we have a lot of things with, you know, we never know what happens in the future. They may have like news anchors and stuff. They may start using artificial intelligence for that. Even podcasts, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that takes us away and forms disconnect from one another. And you know, we can ask ourselves what, you know what I'm saying, what can help. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's AI is a nice thing for, you know what I'm saying, we want to create something or something you can get an idea from AI. You know, I think that's a very good thing. You know, it also helps you get an idea of something that you have a visual and you want to see, and you just ask AI and it can pull it up for you. So that's nice. It is nice to use AI. Like I said, I'm not against it, but also it's a lot of things that can be too much of something. You know, so we just ask ourselves, is this gonna be helpful or harmful in the future? You know what I'm saying? And you know, give me some ideas in the comments on if you think AI is for us or against. Even in writing, you know, we have a lot of things like even with these phones, these iPhones, we don't have the things we type up. It sometimes it completes the sentence for us, so we don't have to, and that can cause an effect on when we write. You know what I'm saying? We write how we text sometimes, so we get tripped up and we'll write misspell something because we text so foreign that we even wrote how we text. And this is all intelligence, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something to think about, you know what I'm saying? So just hit me up in the comments or something and let me know if you were for or against AI.